Hey guys, Jimbo here, just stopping by real quick and giving a super quick status update on this saw. I went to the wood pile today and got to put it through its trials, as I mentioned in one of my previous videos on this saw. Frankly, I have nothing overly negative to report. It cranks up good, runs good, has decent power in the wood for a 42cc engine. I will admit I am thoroughly impressed by this thing. I didn't think it was going to be very much. I thought it was going to be a boggy mess, and it did take a bit of getting used to because obviously it's not a Husky, nor is it the same size as either of my Huskies. But once I got used to its little power band, as I call it, it was smooth sailing in the wood. This was the only saw that I used today, except for my 562 one a couple times for only a couple minutes. But this thing cut up quite a bit of wood today, and as you can see, it's definitely very dirty. Definitely going to need to be cleaned after the next time I use it. Did really good cutting with that 14-inch bar. Great power in the wood, as I said, especially for a cheap saw. That GZ 400 muffler OEM that I put on it seems to run a lot smoother with that muffler on than it did the cat muffler when it had that one on. Of course, I didn't really run it very much with the cat muffler on, but still, it works, and I paid not even $5 for the part. I'm just thankful that I found it. Here is the other side. This saw, by the way, does have an assisted start. We put about 2, maybe 3 tanks of 40-to-1 Echo Red Armor mixed through it. Kind of sort of a gas hog, but at the same time, we did a lot of work today, so that's the other thing you got to factor in. Good shot of that muffler, that bar. Yeah, I definitely need to tighten up that chain, just to be safe. Oiler's still working good. The only weak point that I personally would say that I found while using this saw, and of course to no one's surprise, just give me one moment to get this back cover off. There we go. The only real weak point is, of course, the air filter. I don't know if it's just because of this particular air filter being cheaply manufactured or what, but I did notice that the 2 halves of this filter do come apart quite easily. So what I'm going to do, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use some Mobil 1 synthetic grease and put it around the edges here and see what that does. And when I get the chance, go to Ace Hardware and get a little rubber grommet for around that filter nut right there. But other than that, that's really the only weak point I found. Overall, I would say my initial verdict on the Troy-Bilt TB 4218 42cc 18-inch chainsaw from the store, or like how I bought it from the guy who bought it from the store, I'd say it's pretty good. At the store, you'll typically pay, at full price, you would typically pay $169 or so for this, compared to the Poland Pro, which also has an 18-inch bar and a 42cc. It's basically the same saw, just more expensive and less likely to work right out of the box compared to this one. This one cranked up and ran real good out of the box, as you guys saw. Alright, folks, I'm going to go ahead and let y'all go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll definitely be sure to keep you guys posted on how this thing is. And yeah, stay tuned for more, and I'll see you next time, guys. Take care.